Hello everybody, welcome to the TriStar Gym channel. Today we have Arnold Allen on the show, my special guest, but an even more special guest, an even more important guest, his father, Pacer, which is now, we're calling you head coach, right?
Well, I want to speak about that.
Okay, great. Hold on, let me give you the mic. Hold on. He went from...
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Guys, no, hold on a second. He went from towel boy, then we graduated to
Bucket boy.
Arnie's mother, of course. The puppet master, we call her. She pulls the strings in the back. He went from towel boy,
Bucket boy.
bucket boy,
Matt boy. No, Matt guy.
no, Matt guy. We
Matt guy.
went from boy to guy. And now, soon, corner man. We're going to go to man.
Head coach.
Head coach is right after that.
Oh, I've still got to jump to that one. Okay.
So you went towel boy, bucket boy,
Matt guy.
He helps organize the mats.
Whenever they get
Matt
displaced.
guy's better than boy, right? Matt guy, we need the Matt guy.
Click the Matt guy.
I just think
Time
I want.
guy, you were also working the time.
I just want to impress my fight technique more on him than.
Pace is a long time strongman. Long time strongman, right?
And meathead.
And Arnie, how do you feel, man?
Yeah, feeling good, coach. Normal things, hands hurt a bit. I think I got dropped apparently, but yeah, no, I feel good.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna ask you something. When you started brawling, was that Pacer here's strategy? Did he tell you, hey, don't listen to the coach, do the opposite?
Yeah, that definitely wasn't your strategy.
Well,
it definitely wasn't your.
We have a strategy we use. It's very English. It's called stand and bang.
Interesting.
Stand and bang. Square on.
Square on.
None of this economic punching.
Toe to toe.
Toe to toe, and you take what you give, man.
100%.
Hardcore.
There's a time for that, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That was great, man.
I made a living out of it.
Pacer's been in a few brawls, guys. Let me tell you something. That was a bit of a Pacer strategy last night, which I think is good.
I liked it. I was impressed.
It was a good day.
Yeah.
But how'd you feel about last night?
Yeah, I'm happy. You said it for the previous fights that we're always gonna end up having that fight eventually. That sort of fight where we had to test our mettle and sort of get stuck in and throw some big shots back and forth. And yeah, it happened.
Dan Hooker's got a lot of experience. I don't know how he made 145.
No,
I was amazed he makes 155.
He's a tough dude, no man.
And then he came down to 145, which is, I mean, a tough weight to make for his frame. It's incredible.
I think you should go 170. 170 would maybe
Maybe 170 even. Honestly, he has a frame for 170.
We decided it was a mistake, didn't we? We sort of do it. So.
In the fight, it was only 2.5 minutes, but you landed 4 leg kicks.
Yeah, the calf kicks.
I think if the fight went deeper, those kicks were going to slow him down. You landed a bunch of nice counters. You had even a wrestling shot attempt, not part of the game plan also. Not part of the game plan.
Nothing to do with me either.
You're not a wrestler.
No.
It's
a freestyle.
Pacer just knocks people out.
Hands only.
Wrestle. Why would you wrestle? You have this much power.
And this is a flying headbutt.
Yeah, so tell us, what did you feel in round 1?
Yeah, I was struggling to keep the range. He was really smothering, and crowding. I couldn't find the moment to sort of land my shots without sort of stepping forward. And I got caught, I think, a right hand in the eye, and everything went sort of blurry, double vision. I couldn't find the range anymore, so that's when I just decided to go Pacer tactics and just
when
pressure.
in doubt, knock him out. That's what Pacer tells him.
I have patterned that Pacer technique.
That's Pacer's strategy. When in doubt, knock him out.
Stand and bang, stand and brawl.
Were you nervous in the fight, Pace?
Yeah.
No?
Nah.
No? Even when he's new bucket?
The only time I was famous when I turned around
He said nervous.
to raise the crowd, and then I suddenly realised, and that made me nervous because there's so many people there, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
It was just I did that.
We told Arnie, no, he caught you with a shot, you buckled. No, we had to show him the video. Mike, you hit the floor. Yeah, you hit the floor.
I didn't believe it.
Yeah, you didn't believe it. But you did a good job squaring up with him. Part of the game plan was to square up with him, throw hooks. You did a very, very good job. Taller guys, one of the biggest issues is it's harder for them to defend the hooks and work really well. Beautiful leg kicks, almost flawless victory.
Yeah, nearly.
Almost.
Nearly.
There was one shot that but other than that one shot, I don't think you got touched really.
No. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, there wasn't anything else really.
The in and out footwork worked really well, avoiding the knees when he was throwing the knees. And yeah.
There's an English saying that big guys don't like it on them. Don't like it on them.
Pressure,
Gotta be on them, yeah.
But it's weird because Hooker's a pressure fighter.
Yeah, he is.
He's very.
He's in your face.
He's in your face. He doesn't use the range too much. I mean, a little bit, but mostly he's a blood and guts. Like he'll put.
Yeah, he's a tough dude.
He's tough, man.
He's tough, very tough.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for his ability.
Yeah, definitely. His fight with Dustin Poirier, like back and
Oh
forth,
my God,
two
what a
pressure
fight.
fighters.
What a fight! He's been in many. Incredible fights. Hooker. His fight with Barboza, back and forths. Incredible.
Definitely.
Good submission also. He has good knockout finishes, several knockout finishes with a knee, with a hook. I mean, he's a dangerous
Gilbert
guy.
Burns.
Burns with a hook. He's tall. He threw the knee at you actually.
Yeah, he
but
did.
you're in and out really.
But that's what I love about Arnie, is he wants to find the best of the best of the best. No easy fight.
No. How many fights now is that? 9 in a row?
9 in a row. Yeah,
9 wins in a row. It's gonna be time for.
8 or 9.
It's 9.
Is it 9?
Yeah, it's definitely 9.
9.
I'm counting.
Well, I remember 8.
That was the 9th.
9th, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, 9 fights. It's time now for a big fight.
Yeah.
That was a big fight, but it's
was.
all big fights now.
Yeah. But next time, step up again.
Yeah.
Maybe not pace his strategy.
Oh,
no,
I think I'm head. You promised me the status of head coach.
Head coach. Guys, he made it all the way from Towel Boy. Think about it. He climbed his way.
The stronger guys come up from the bottom. Man.
That's
I
right,
mean,
that's
I've
right.
carried water.
The fan. With
I've
the
held
towel.
buckets when he's pissed in it.
You know the struggle.
I've come from the bottom, man. I've earned the right.
Carry the bags.
Head coach, there's also life coach.
Life coach.
Life
yeah.
coach.
You can get to life coach.
I mean, no disrespect to you, but if you need to ask any, you can always talk to me. Fraz,
Thank you.
I'm always open for
I need life
advice.
advice.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really great. The crowd was... Yesterday, the show broke, I don't know, incredible amount of records. Biggest, most finish. Like, Dana White gave a bonus to everybody who finished.
Yeah,
which
9,
is,
I think.
I think the first time he's ever done that.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
remember
crazy,
any time
yeah.
he's ever done that.
Well,
9
like
finishes,
Arnie
9
said
bonuses.
before, the English fans are crazy, uncontrollable, and
fans are wild.
exciting. Yeah. It's,
Patty had a good finish also.
Yeah.
Molly had a crazy finish also. The crowd was riled up. Then when Arnie went in, they blew up.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The main event also was a finish.
lockout.
Every fight.
9 finishes, insane. It's great.
Fight in English.
Let me tell you. For real.
Yeah, it was a good event. It was nice to be back in front of a crowd as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've been in...
made all the difference.
The last fight was in a studio.
Yeah. Yeah, and the
Me, it doesn't bother me either way. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. How'd you feel?
No, it doesn't bother. It just
Yeah.
it definitely adds something to it, but
You're so into the fight.
yeah, you're just tunnel vision.
Well, normally we look through the cage, but this time when I turned round, there was people there. Yeah, a bit of a shock. I won't do that again, Harry.
It's better to stay focused.
Definitely.
Yeah. So tell us about your training, man. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't come back out to try stuff for this one. Obviously working on that, but yeah, I had to travel a lot. I was getting up to Team Renegade, Tom Breeze's gym, and training with.
Breeze also just won recently.
Yeah, Breeze.
We
Yeah.
all trained together for so many years, but now because of the quarantine and the restrictions,
All
we're
over
able
the
to get
place.
together. But Tom also had a very big win this weekend. Congratulations to Tom. I didn't get a chance to see him this weekend. I was hoping to congratulate him in person. But yeah, he did a good job. And then you were training out. You were driving out 2 hours a day, right?
Yeah. Get down to their place. Good guys. Jai Herbert fought on the card. He lost unfortunately, but great training partner.
He was doing
He
great.
nearly
he
got
was-
him. Yeah,
he was-
He was doing great.
brilliant shin
He
kick.
was fighting Taporia.
Yeah, great.
Head
Like,
kick.
big
Hurt him with
prospect.
the knee in round 1 too. He won round 1. Definitely.
yeah, he did. He came back well, Ilya. And
I always tell you, when you're on the cage, don't fight too long in the cage.
the
On the
back of the
cage,
fence.
1 or 2 punches and move. You gotta move, because if you trade against the cage, the guy's range is
Set.
it's better for him. It's easier for him to connect because his range. He's in a position for. It's easier for him to set the range that he wants. That's what happened with Taporia. He finally got him along the fence and he traded with Taporia. Don't trade when you're on the fence.
Yeah.
You were on the fence a little bit, but you didn't trade. You circled, you moved. It was smart. It was very good. And then you got
crowded.
Hooker on the fence.
Turned it around.
How many elbows you threw? I think like 4 elbows in a row. You don't see 4 elbows in a row. Like, it's just so rare.
The Master Peter
Master
stuff.
Peter, of course. That's a shout out to Muay Thai Master.
Respect him.
Muay Thai Master, our long time trainer. Now, unfortunately, fighting cancer. Seriously. So it's a serious situation. So unfortunately, he couldn't come with us, but he was definitely happy with the Muay Thai.
Old school. Stand and bang.
Bang and bang. None of this counter
Being economical.
Kill or be killed stuff.
Moving, feints. No, please.
Why is the octagon so big?
Phone box.
Come on, get in there.
Maybe half the size.
Maybe half. Why do we even need a fence?
It's not realistic.
If you back up, you lost. Right?
Definitely.
That's a point deducted or something.
Yeah, it should be a point for
What is a gum shield? What's it for?
What's the mouthpiece for? What's that about?
Oh yeah, definitely a performance for Master Peter. He would. That sort of reminds me of training with him, screaming in your face, kill, kill, kill.
Let me tell you something about
Do or die.
Master Peter. The first time I brought in Jon Jones
Shit.
in the gym. Master Peter. If you don't know Master Peter, I haven't shown you guys too much of Master. But he's crazy, he's sadistic. He's been fighting since he's a kid, right? His mind is not right. He's a Spartan, he's a Viking. He sees Jon Jones. Jon Jones is like a tower. Man, why you put your hand down? You stupid. Like, John's like, what? See, you always put your hand down. Pow! He slaps Jon Jones in front of me. Now I just started training the guy. I was like, oh my God. I hope Jon doesn't fight back now. Jon just laughed, smiled. Like, you're right, I'll keep my hands up from now on. I was like, thank God.
Well, the first time I met him, he solar plex punched me. And I put my hand out to shake his hand, and he solar plex punched me at the same time.
He's built of steel.
And it knocked the wind out of me. I went down, and Arnie said in my ear, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, he always does that when he meets someone."
Listen, Muay Thai Master. One time we were shooting a pilot in the gym, and they brought in actors. And you're not supposed to touch actors; they're unionized.
Aye.
But in his mind, we're training this guy to fight that other guy. But they don't understand; it was just a pilot. They were testing out a show in the gym. So he looks up at the fighter. He's like, "Take off your shirt." The guy takes off his shirt. Like, you're fat. Bow! He hits the actor, but you're not allowed to touch an actor.
No,
they're
no,
unionized. You know, these guys are untouchable. The director runs up to me and says, "He's not allowed to do that." I'm like, "I can't control this guy.
He's training you to fight.
He's a psycho." He starts hitting the actor. Don't you dare like show weakness. He starts freaking. So the actor's like, it's okay, let him be. Like the actor was scared, you know. But he started manning up. The actor. He started like Muay Thai Master gets in your mind. You know, he makes you like he pulls out that warrior in you. You know, that make you like don't you dare show weakness. Like even the actor was letting himself. Peter's handprint was on his stomach. He slapped his body 5 or 8 times. Guys, you know we've all been slapped by Muay Thai Master.
Man.
His hand is like a iron.
Yeah.
Shovel blade. It's like a shovel blade. It's horrible.
Yeah, I remember the last time he slapped me, I wanted to cry. I was
He's elbowed me, kicked me,
He slapped me in the back, it was burning. My back was on fire.
The best is when he's giving a private, and the private lesson, he's massaging Peter.
He's sitting there.
And then he charges the student for massaging him. He's supposed to be training him.
He's a genius.
Oh, today you massaged me.
He's a genius.
Oh, he's a genius.
Someone told him I took steroids when I was younger. And
But that's his nickname for you.
And I wanted to. I'm not proud of it, but I did it. I'm not ashamed though either. But from the other side of the gym, he shouted, "Hey, steroid, steroid!" Is he talking to me?
He's got nicknames for everybody. But what does he call you?
English Lion.
English Lion.
Yeah.
Usually
It
they're
wasn't a
racist.
nice
The
one.
nicknames are usually racist.
No,
They have to do with your race.
It wasn't a nice one.
Usually.
so-
So I can't say too many nicknames. I don't even want to tell you what my first nickname was. I don't want to tell you. It would be so politically incorrect. Let's just say he knew you would know I'm Arabic. Let's just say. Yeah, he's a wild man. Let's just say it was a nickname you can't use after 9/11.
Respect.
After 9/11, I started training him just before 9/11. He had a nickname for me. And I didn't like the nickname. He was like, "That's your nickname. You're gonna fight. You're gonna wear this on your shorts." I'm like, "This."
No.
Then let's just say after 9/11, he couldn't call me that no more.
Thank God.
It's crazy. He's a wild man. Yeah, so he's battling cancer now. It's a tough situation, but like he used to tell me when I used to fight, Peter used to always tell me, "You go in there, you fight to the death." Used to get in my mind, you know, I was like, "Fight to the death, you hear me?" Now when I went to visit him in the hospital, I'm like, "We don't listen to these doctors. I don't care what they say.
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, yeah, he sees his eyes light up. He's like, fight to the death. I don't care what they tell me, what their scans say, what their biopsy says. He doesn't care.
Of course, Viking.
He's still strong. He's like, look at me, I'm still strong.
Viking, all
Yeah,
the way.
they got their bad news and their science. He doesn't care.
No, good.
They don't make men like this no more.
No, they don't.
Thank God.
One time we had a guy doing DNA tests in the gym to see what heritage you come from. So they'll say, okay, they check your DNA. You're a Celtic. Okay, the Celtics fought like this. They had these attributes. It was like a DNA thing for MMA fighters. He was starting off a business. So he went in the gym. He wanted to start off this business where he wants to take everybody's DNA, like swab. So he swabs everybody in the gym. Now, remember, Peter, when I was a kid, he used to always tell me, he's a god. I'm a god.
course.
I asked him, how old are you? He's like, I was never born. I never die.
There's some sense to that.
And I was like, okay. Then they swab everybody. Me, I'm Phoenician. St. Pierre's Celtic. This guy's this guy's that. Peter, they swab him. Master Peter, Muay Thai master, comes back. Inconclusive.
He's a God.
That's it. I
says
walk
it
in the
all.
gym every day. I told you, Fila. I told you, I'm a god. The white man, he take my blood. I'm a god. I'm a god. So every day, he's telling everybody in the gym, doesn't shut up about it.
He doesn't
I'm a god,
exist.
man. I told you, I'm a god.
Unknown.
He's a God.
No. I'm like begging the guy, do another test. Please. 1 out of every 100
Take some
tests is
blood.
inconclusive. But this guy, try to explain it to this guy. It's impossible. You know, he didn't go to school.
Take some blood
He's in
in
the
front
school
of
of Muay Thai. He's been fighting since he's a kid.
'em.
110 fights. You know, he's been hit in the head a few times. I'm trying to say, Peter, it doesn't mean you're a god. What are you talking about? He's like freaking out. So they test his blood again. Now his mother's Thai. Like if you look at him, he's 100% Thai. He looks 100%.
So,
But his father is French.
Oh,
People don't know that. People don't know this about him. So they test his blood. Now I have his dossier. I have his results. I have his genetics.
yeah.
oh,
I
right.
walk up to him. I open the pages. I'm like, wait, this one's not inconclusive. Let me tell you where you come from. Let me tell you where you come from. And don't forget, he's an Asian guy built like a rock like this. You would never know he has white blood.
Yeah.
I open. What does it say? Viking. He's Viking. Everything makes sense now.
No, of course.
This is the dying
Well,
breed of-
Vikings are gods.
This is the original. This is the original Vikings. This guy, if you meet him, he's a Viking. He thinks like all the things you would think about a Viking.
That's
That's
where
him.
it's come from,
He's
yeah.
the last true Viking. He's
That's
the
right.
last. He has that Viking.
When he started training me, he said, I'm Viking like you. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, with my hair, you see? He said, we're Vikings. I was like,
He started calling his Muay Thai Viking Muay Thai.
Oh, really?
Viking Muay Thai.
Oh, that's
That's
blessed,
great.
yeah.
yeah, I always wondered what he meant because he said, we're Vikings. I'm like, oh, I don't think you.
Arnie's a nice, calm gentleman. Peter made you crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Arnie crazy. That's what he used to tell me. If the guy's nice, oh, don't worry. I'm gonna make him crazy. I'm gonna make him crazy. He'll be hungry for blood.
He's already crazy. He's just pretending he's nice.
Oh yeah, no, I know Arnie. I know Arnie's crazy. Don't worry. I know.
Man, when he's holding the pads screaming in your face, man, he takes you to a different place. You just,
Yeah. Come on. When I used to fight amateur, Peter was not allowed in the corner because one time on pay-per-view there was a kickboxing fight and he got into a fight.
Oh, while he was cornered.
He's been in 2 fights in the corner. One time against the other corner, and one time against the guy who was cornering with him. He's a madman. So we talked about, okay, Peter, you cannot corner anymore.
I remember we was in Thailand. We went to watch a Thai fight one night, put on in the show, and I remember how brutal it was because the guy got knocked out. He tied his arms behind his back and was going to try and win the fight just with kicks, while the other guy was free with arms and legs. And
Really?
yeah, serious. And we're watching it going, well, this is interesting, man, because I don't know how this is going to hand out. Well, of course, the guy with his arms tied behind his back got knocked out cold, right?
Really? I
Right.
imagine, yeah.
So he's laying there on the floor. And we're thinking, right, they're going to get me, because it really was a nasty, I think he head kicked the guy. He got head kicked, knocked out cold, couldn't bring his arms up to defend because they were tied behind his back. So we're thinking, well, they're going to get medics in, sort this guy. Well, no. They untied his hands, picked him up, carried him to the apron, dropped him on the floor, so his corner could work on him, so the next fighters could get in. It's a different world. Muay Thai is
The Thais are incredibly tough.
tough, crazy tough.
Incredible. The kids fight 6, 7 years old, elbows, knees
Yeah.
to the head, knockouts.
4 rules. There's no class A, class B.
No, respect to that. That's what I
And they
say.
make the kids cut weight.
Oh, really? They do.
Like they fight like pros.
Yeah,
I knew the kids fought full pro rules. I didn't know they cut weight.
They cut weight.
Oh.
Little bodysuits, like it's. I think it's too much. But
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think resuscitating someone on the apron while the other guy's ready to
that's
fight.
why Peter's the way he is.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Now you understand him.
100%.
What do you think with that fight coming up? Demetrius Johnson and Rodtang, they're fighting the mixed rules, aren't they?
That's insane.
Yeah.
I think round 1 is Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson is fighting Rodtang, one of the top Muay Thai fighters alive today. Round 1 is Muay Thai. Round 2 is MMA.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I understand. Round 3 is Muay Thai.
I think so.
Round 4 is MMA.
Mm-hmm. I think that's right.
But Demetrius is good enough to stay alive for one round. Round 2 is going to crush him, I think.
You think? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
If
I mean,
he survives
should.
the first.
He should, because Demetrius is going to get it to the ground fast.
Yeah, and it's in the circle, isn't it, as well? So they should be able to just dance, move.
Oh, yeah, it's a big cage, yeah.
On these podcasts, Fraz,
Yeah.
the guys usually have a drink of water. Can I go and get?
Let me see. Do I have water here? No, unfortunately. Sorry, I wish I had.
Well, I can go get one. And
Yeah, go for it.
Where
is it?
Podcast.
No worries. Take your time. Where are you going to get it from?
I'm gonna get it out of the tap.
Okay, you got the mic on, so we can still hear you. Just in case.
Any funny stuff?
You know, I know you're a manly man, so
Oh, man.
just be careful. That's a hot mic.
Hot mic.
In case you're calling one of your wives.
Running around shouting hot mic.
Hot mic alert. Ah, there you go.
Now I feel like this is really professional now.
Now we've classed up the podcast.
Now I can. They reach for the glass. As you were saying, Fraz.
What were we saying? Oh, Muay Thai master.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about the fight with the different
The
rules.
mixed rule set, Demetrius.
Oh, yeah. I think that's going to be a Demetrius. I think Demetrius was... I don't know what happens if he subs him in round 2. Do they keep going? Like, do they go to round 3 and give him a chance to knock him out with Muay Thai? I don't know.
I think that would be it. I'm under the
Then he'll
understanding.
sub him, I think.
Yeah.
Because Demetrius has too much experience.
Yeah, of course.
Wrestling and Jiu-Jitsu, too much.
But why change the rules up?
So it's a Muay Thai versus MMA, but they're doing Muay Thai style
They're
versus
going to do it in
MMA.
one round and then the other.
Yeah. So first round Muay Thai, second round MMA.
So if someone gets clipped and he's not quite functional, he still thinks he's in the first round.
Then he'll get a foul.
Yeah.
But these kind of fights will never happen in like London or America. You'll never get sanctioned. But where they're doing Indonesia?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Indonesia. They sanction. It's rare to get a fight.
It's
sanction
interesting.
Like this. Yeah, it's cool. I definitely like ONE FC. I love watching those fights because they have a lot of great Thai fighters fighting in little MMA gloves.
In the
It's
4 ounce
amazing.
gloves.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, they bring you the top Thai fighters.
Well, they're finding all sorts of things to fight. Trying to jazz it up, change the rules, like strongmen, fighting boxing rules.
We had Thor yesterday fight Eddie.
I haven't seen it yet, but
I heard Thor won. You trained with Haggerty. Haggerty is ONE FC champion. You got to spar with him. How was that like? I gave a seminar at their gym. He wasn't there though.
Yeah, he's world class, really.
Yeah.
I won't want to stand and trade with him, to be fair.
Yeah, but he fights 4 ounce
very
gloves.
technical. Yeah.
Which is 4 ounce gloves in ONE FC. They also have MMA, but they also have straight Muay Thai.
He was teaching me some of his elbow stuff. It does like really nice elbows. Very
Amazing elbow. Amazing. And shout out to the Underground Gym, his home gym. I was there for a seminar. I gave a seminar there. Very nice family, the Haggerty family.
Yeah, good people.
Very good. And also 313. I did the seminar 313. Shout out to Imran and the guys at 313. Fantastic group of guys. What else? What else about this preparation for this
fight?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of it was I like to take credit.
Yeah, of
Thank
course
you.
we give you credit. Head coach now. We'll put you head coach.
We'd talk philosophy for 3 hours on the way to Birmingham, and then
Yes.
usually on the way back for 3 hours.
He was the missing link. He filled the missing link between me and TriStar by filming everything and sending it to you.
Did you like to commentate?
And then send it to you.
We're filming Arnie's sparring. And they're sending it to me.
And he's talking for the thing. I'm like,
And Pace was, let's just say he was improving his camera work over time. Tell us about the camera work.
Well, they give me a phone with and they told me to film. But first, I think the first sessions, I had my fingers
Yeah, like
So you can see my
over-
finger. Then
First session, his fingers in the way, we can't see anything. Second session, he's filming the wrong group of guys.
Filming the wrong
He's not
people.
filming even half the artist part. Slowly, we had to now pristine camera.
well, I think I'm
Actually, cameraman has the word man in it.
There you go.
See,
yeah, but I don't want to go in that direction.
No, you're not ready for that.
No, I think
camera
because
guy, camera guy.
I know very little about professional fighting, so I was adding commentary to it just to make it more entertaining for you to listen to. But I'd just say, don't use your face to block Arnie. Don't. That's
Rule number 1:
hit that tall guy again.
don't block punches with your face.
Use your foot thing to hit him with. You know, swing it, hit his legs with it, and yeah. Hopefully, it made it more entertainment for you to look at. Because to me, it was like long and you know.
The part of the plan was to kick his leg. You did a very good job. In 2 minutes, you kicked his leg a good 3-4 times. For those of you who know about fighting, that's money in the bank for later rounds. But I was worried also that he shoots on your kicks because Hooker has a good double leg.
Yeah, he has.
He actually has a very surprising double leg. He shoots on his knees, but it was a risk. It was a risk, you had to take. And
That Lima style kick, you said.
it was beautiful. It was solid. It was solid. It was sharp. And but really, you faded back on one of his shots, and you caught him back with a nice one too. A very common southpaw counter. I thought that was beautiful. And you stung him good, man. You showed a lot of power.
Very powerful punches. Hence his
He
knuckles.
gets that from pace, of course.
Power punching.
Power punching.
Pace's
Prison style punching.
power punching program.
Which I'm going to be doing a whole podcast on. Power punching and the technique of uneconomical punching.
What's the first day of prison like? That's the strategy. We called it prison.
Pressure,
Day one prison. strategy.
Prison, you have to fight.
You have to fight.
That's the rule.
You can't dance around and jet. No, you got to go in there.
Well, you're in a phone box to start with, so there's no
Exactly.
there's no way out of that one.
Get in that.
The head becomes very useful.
How big is the cell? Like 5x5 or something?
I'm more the corridors is where the confrontations. Most of mine were done on a staircase, so the guy who was about the same height as me was now suddenly 2 foot taller.
Didn't matter.
Well, knees are a big problem at that range, but takedowns easy. In fact, they should start a staircase
Stair fighting championship.
Stair fighting challenge.
That actually would be interesting.
It does it. There's a whole technique to that because you've got rails to use for leverage and
You could throw the guy down the stairs,
Yeah,
but you got to take
yeah.
him up the stairs first to chuck him down the stairs.
head stomping, which
Jesus.
The lost art of head stomping. That's actually a good,
I think
a good video.
It's good.
He's
good
the pride never dies guy.
a good head stomp doesn't go amiss.
Well, awesome, guys. Honestly, it was such a great performance. Dan Hooker is one of the top fighters in the UFC.
Yeah.
Amazing. Such a great win streak as well. And the best cornerman in the business.
I'll take that.
Look, the UFC has to alter. They have to bring in a special tailor to build a uniform for this man. Look at this. Special tailor, custom made. He can't wear off the rack.
Doesn't fit the venom.
Natural, of course.
Thank you.
All
Now,
natural.
Natty. Yeah,
now,
100% natty.
natty boy.
Okay, guys, Pace, thank you for coming on
Thanks,
the
man.
channel.
Thanks,
I'm
Coach.
sure the fans are going to love this. Sorry we couldn't do it live. We didn't have the technology to do it live. But next time,
probably
hopefully
safer.
we will. And see you all in the next episode.
Peace.